Oh, he loves his spice, man. That's not a problem at all. extracta tu koymuşlar. Tamam. Bunu şu an bekledik abi.
Beautiful.
It's falling apart.
Steamy.
It's very hot. Oh, I haven't listened to it in a long time. Oh. Oh, this is crazy. This is so good. You guys have to try it now. Okay, I'm gonna stop. He doesn't eat it. All the culture is telling you.
Oh, it looks so good on here.
Here? Definitely.